for my close-up YouTube. I have no clue, as usual, where I'll go with this, but I think I have an idea, and it's as fresh as today's headlines, with a little twist. But I wanted to talk about why I love YouTube, and then I'll talk about why I hate Justin Bieber. This could go on for half an hour. I don't know, but I'll start with why I enjoy YouTube. I just loved it because that I could watch any music video. I'm sure I'm not alone in this. Any music video that popped in my head, any song for that matter, and just be my own video disc jockey, which was great. I mean, remember when for all you old timers out there, when MTV first came out, and you would just have to sit there for 3 hours to get if you're lucky, maybe they'd play Metallica or something, and the rest of it was all like the Bangles or just a bunch of crap. Actually, I like a couple of the Bangles songs, but you know what I mean, like what was that group, the Buggles, or Duran Duran, all that garbage. And just to my point was, like, you'd have to whatever your genre, whatever you like, even if you like Duran Duran, that you were subject to them and all their nonsense and talking, and that poodlehead guy, whatever his name was, I forget, Mark Goodman, and then and Martha Quinn, couldn't stand her. But it was such a great thing, and it was like, I remember Friday night videos and waiting all day because we didn't have cable for a long time, and Friday night videos was the only outlet to get videos and music videos, and you know, just to see your bands playing, because you either had to listen to the radio and have your little tape deck to record the song, and then you had to listen to Casey Kasem, whatever, talk over it, and you try to edit that out, and oh man. So I mean, I could go on all day about that, but where I loved music, and just to finally be able to see the bands that I loved in the flesh and play. And there was that other show, Solid Gold, they'd be on that, and you know, it was just a real treat to see them. And I'm in Boston, we had V66, and that was awesome because they had you know, local bands. You know, the local scene here was great at the time. Like, you put on Friday, I think it was like on Sunday nights, they would have a voting thing where you could have your favorite bands for an hour. And every week, of course, I would call in, want to hear Zeppelin or Aerosmith, and they would just play an hour block of all those videos, and it was just so much fun, and it was just a great. You know, and it was so cool just to have music videos, you know. And I remember, you know, when I finally got some money together, I hooked up everything to speakers so I could listen to everything through the stereo. And you know, it cost me a fortune at the time, and I think I blew the speakers out within a week. But it's just a great period. So you go back to like the mid '80s, I guess, and I remember that day when they had Live Aid, and how awesome that day was. And so that would probably be '80s. I don't know, so mid '80s, whatever it was, and just a great time period. But and then, you know, also why I love YouTube again is that. You know, now where I can just talk, you know. I went so much of, especially my early life, where everything was just stifled. Whatever I would say, it was just either just stifled, you know. I couldn't get a word in anywhere, you know. Now I can just say whatever the hell I want. I try not to swear. A lot of times I swear, but I don't have to be pigeonholed. You know, I still feel like I can just be who I want to be, you know, with no filter. And I can talk to you, America, or Bangladesh, or Africa, or whatever. I mean, I'll put little subtitles on the bottom so you can see, you know. And, you know, whatever I'm feeling, whatever I'm in the mood, I can just post it. And I don't care if it gets 2 likes, you know. I just get whatever I want to say out of my system, and Yeah, it's fun, it's creative, I guess. I don't think I'm being creative. I've been doing a lot of silly stuff, and it's a nice little release, and it's great just to be who I am finally, and not have anybody stifle me. Take that in your pipe and smoke it. And the sad thing is, I was always like that, but kind of got sucked out of me for quite a period of time. So, the way I look at it, it was those people's loss, because I was always fun, and people tried to suck that out of me. But why be bitter, All right, off of that soap opera. But so about Bieber, yeah, I don't like him. I can't stand him. I never liked him, and it has nothing to do with I try not to be biased by things, but I listen to some of the music, and it just I think I like to think that I have a good ear for music. I've been listening to, I was into Lou Reed and stuff, Velvet Underground, my brother's old records, 8 tracks when I was like 8, 9 years old. So I got a pretty sophisticated ear for a young kid, and people never knew that. Of course, nobody wanted to find out. But I grew up with them, and I loved punk. A 9 and 10-year-old kid, loved punk. I loved the Clash and the Ramones, and all those bands. And then I think that branched out a little older. Of course, Guns N' Roses. I loved them, and of course, the old standard guy, the Rolling Stones. I loved them, but that was before I got into Guns N' Roses, and I always wanted to be listening to something that nobody else had heard or whatever. And I had different. Whenever it became popular, I'd want to do something, find something else that nobody had ever been into, so I'd have that. And then once I got popular, like U2, I loved U2 before they went huge, and then just kind of, when it got all political, Bono got all political, I was just like, ugh. But I had a lot of interest in music, and so anyway, so I'm not going to go into every little band that I like, but anyway, I like to think that I have a good ear for music, and as far as now, I would say that my tastes are basically the same as they were when I was 8. I would say that my taste geared towards hard, in your face rock. I think everything's rock, but I like Metallica and AC/DC, and still Guns N' Roses, like just the same stuff basically. So maybe I'm not cultured or whatever. What do I care? It's what I like. That's all I care about. If it has a beat, I'll listen to it. I like Frank Sinatra. I'll listen to that too. So about Bieber, yeah. This fame thing was all literally about his head, about that crazy hairdo he had. Remember, he had the mop hair, whatever, and that was it. The girls loved him because of the hair. It had nothing to do with his voice or anything. It was just that stupid hairdo, and that was it. It was a media creation. He never would have made it. If he'd grown up in the 60s or the 70s, he would have been sucked out. No way would he have ever made it. No way. No talent whatsoever. Could you see him having a travel around the country in a van or whatever, go from club to club, do it that way? No, I know they don't. That's not how it works these days. But he just never would have made it. Bottom line, he wouldn't have made it. And his voice, average at best. He just have a little bit of melody, but you watch American Idol or whatever, you see all those people getting up singing. They could, they're 100 times better than he is. That's American Idol. I could go up to the Midway or whatever and hear better sing. There's just like a million people that could have that bass line for a voice or whatever. But it was all about the look, that look with that crappy Mo Howard hairdo, whatever. They're just stupid. And the music, there's just nothing there, no feeling, just nothing at all. So that's why I just don't like him. I'd give him his props if he was singing about anything other than baby, baby, baby. Give me a break. well, maybe I'm getting old. I mean, I know I'm getting old, but you know, if he, yeah, so yeah, and so you know, and I heard last night he got arrested for. That's why I brought that up. He got arrested for DUI, and of course he's smoking weed and drinking. And hey, Bieber, if you see this, man, it's not the way to go, man. You got to stop. I don't, you know, just because I don't like you talent wise doesn't mean I want to see you dead. You know, and you keep that up, you'll be the money ain't gonna save you from a life of depression and all that stuff that you don't want to go down that road. And it may seem fun right now, but you know, you keep it up. it just you could have all the money in the world and all the women, girls, whatever, different girl every night, whatever. Is that how you're living? How you want to live? You're gonna wind up empty here, right there. And you know, you probably have enough money to be set for life. You'd really have to be a total, unless somebody's investing it for you, and you like you have like Rocky's brother-in-law there, Paulie investing your money, and then you have to go live on the streets of Philly. That ain't gonna be. I'm sure you're gonna be set for life financially, but the question is, will you be set emotionally? And that's the main thing. So you know, you can watch some of my other videos for some of that talk. So you know, take it from me, Justin. Just you know, maybe retire from the music business and get a job doing construction or something. You know, you look like you'd be good building. You know, I don't know, building big tall moats. You know what a moat is, right? Oh, you know how to emote. Ah, man. Anyway, that's my video for today, and I hope you all have a great day and a fantastic week, and even you too, Justin, and say hi to, what's your friend's name? I don't know what his name is. You always talk about him, the little friend you have in the video. Hey, Webster. All right. Remember that show, Webster? That'll be my next video, Webster and Gary Coleman. I'll think of something to talk about. Adios, people. Bye, YouTube.